Yeah, quite honestly, I think the best belt to have, if you have belts, would be a white belt. Why? Well, because, if you're sparring somebody and you lose, it doesn't matter because you're only a white belt. And if you spar somebody who's a higher rank than you and you best them, well, cool, man, I'm a white belt and I bested a yellow belt, So it really doesn't matter. The other thing I would like to say, and again on that, is that I have to give a great deal of credit to my teacher, Dan Inosanto, for that. Because, as you were talking about sparring, this was the first teacher I had who said, you know what, I'll glove up with my students and, sometimes they'll land a shot. It's not like I'm this superhuman person, nobody can touch me. So, okay, so, you're sparring your teacher and you land a shot. Well, does that mean that he's no good, that he has nothing to offer? You know what I mean? It's a warped mentality. It's an ego thing. Dan Inosanto was the first teacher I ever had that, first of all said it was okay to disagree with him. Second of all said, hey, if we glove up and you land a shot or whatever, hey, that's great. It's not going to affect my ego to where I've got to knock the snot out of you or, put you in your place or stuff like that. And yeah, that's what happens. Like I said, when you're a white belt, it doesn't matter. When you're a black belt, all of a sudden, and not everybody, right? Again, I'm just saying that. But what often happens is, I'm this now. I can't look bad, So if I make a mistake, whatever. Well, that's stupid. It's a stupid mentality to have towards it, And that's why I said I have to just make sure people understand. It's not everybody like that, Dan is Dan, and that's why I love him so much. He's an extremely unique individual, absolutely. And by the same token, I'm not Dan, right? Different upbringing, different backgrounds, different interests. And that, again, goes back to the whole thing of JKD, man. It's like, you are different than me. Yes, I've taught you certain things or helped you explore things and bring them out, but you have a different personality than I do. Right. That's the way it's supposed to be.